Gemini, welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. If you're new to this space, welcome. Gemini, I want to just send a very important and special thank you to you, specifically to you, Gemini, because last week something amazing happened because of your viewership. I had a video, which was your video, that reached over 2,000 views. And before that video went out, I had never had one video reach 100 views. So thank you for tuning in and for popping in saying, okay, what's she talking about? Thank you. I am extremely humbled and blessed and grateful for your subscribes as well, and your love and your connection in the comments. Thank you. Bless you. I love you. All right. I'm going to do another love reading today to get some energy out here. So for those of you where you know that you're not dealing with anybody, love it's not even on your mind right now. Every week I also post shorts to just get an energy of what you're going through, what's the vibration. And this week it's career, fortune, finance, money. So if you're not dealing with anybody, you want to check that out, just go to my page and click on the shorts tab, and your videos will be there in the midst of all of the shorts that are there for each sign. I hope that helps. For the lovers in the house, you're working through something with someone. You may be separated, you may be going into love again, because that's really what I'm picking up. Some of you, you're wrapping something up, you're boxing love up for right now, an old connection. And some of you who are boxing things up, you're moving into a new connection. And then for others of you, Gemini, you've been single for a while. You've been taking a pause, and now you're like, okay, I think it's time. And you are shooting your shot. You're going to give it a try, and it's beautiful. So I'll describe those different dynamics for the different viewers that are here who those messages will resonate with. Cross watchers, you know how it is in relationships and love. Sometimes we become enmeshed, and so the energies can be switched around because you're likely intertwined in your energy. So keep that in mind. Let's begin. 2 minutes and 45 seconds later. Here we go. So the connection right now, I got some oracle messages out here. For some of you, this connection feels very spiritual, psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. I think that for the lovers that are just connecting with someone, you know who you are, you met somebody and you're like, yo, I think this is it. There's something about this connection that feels deeper than just the here and the now. You may have been feeling like, I feel like I know this person. I've been knowing this person. There's this vibe of telepathy. It could even be something where you start talking about your dreams and the spirituality between the two of you. You might share something and that person is like, I had that same dream before, or I was just about to say that. So that's what comes up when I see this card here. Beneath that, soulmate as well. And this says, you have found your romantic counterpart. So for some of you that I'm reading for, this energy is that you are moving into a beautiful potential with someone. It feels that way, at least. It feels like spring, right? That's kind of what we feel in the spring with new love. It's like, yo, this is the one. Like, I am interested, okay? And then again, for some of you, you're coming out of something and you are in the process of just gradually moving into your new path independently. You still think about this person, but you kind of know that it's over. So more about this connection. Natural evolution is going to be important for those of you who are in the process of separating, or you're in the process of ramping up into love. It says, let the situation unfold naturally. And then healing connection as well. This is beautiful. Your romance will transform your life. So there's something about this connection that feels beautiful right now. And the two of you who are coming together, you know that. Both of you know that obviously with this psychic connection here, without saying it, you just kind of can feel it. It's magnetic right now. A lot of passion on the table, and it usually is with couples. Couple readings usually have a lot of fire, wands. So the wands that we have here is the King of Wands. Someone is ready to go ahead and jump on into this thing. There's a great, beautiful vision for what this relationship can be. There is inspiration here. The Four of Wands popped out, and it popped out kind of sideways, which lets me know that for some of you, this is new. This is a new kind of connection. You're still trying to put your fillers out there to make sure that it is okay. But this is something that is in the subconscious, that this is a desire that is on the horizon, is coming together and really having commitment that you're clear about. There's this feeling that there's potential here, that something can grow. And because of this connection for the lovers that are coming together, going into something new, it feels like this is allowing you to let your guards down. That's how I'm picking this up. Beautiful with this Nine of Wands in reverse. Beneath the deck for your connection, putting in some hard work. Something about this connection, Gemini, you and your other person, again, I'm speaking to the folks who are going into love, it's ramping up, or it's coming in. It hasn't come in yet, but somebody wants you. This is pushing you to feel like you want to put in the work. You feel inspired to put in the effort to make this connection happen. It's making you want to be a better, healthier, more beautiful you. And this relationship, this connection is going to require some work because there's a lot of passion starting out. But to grow something, I mean, this is the slowest moving knight. It takes forever in a year. But it's because it's bound for success. So with this kind of energy, the work is going to be put in. There's going to be work that has to go into this. All right? That's the connection. Then Gemini, come on over to you. I'm going to start with the folks that are kind of out of connection. You are separated. You're at a place where you're like, okay, I'm moving on. I've had enough. You are at a place where you probably have blocked somebody, the person from your past. You let them go. You're not communicating with them because it says, I am not available. And you are in this time of taking that respite from communication. You realize that you may have lost yourself a little bit in that connection. That's what's coming up for the folks that are leaving it behind. You're moving on. You're realizing what you lost, and you're taking stock of that. And you're like, okay, now here I am on a new journey, moving forward. You know that you deserve better, so you're walking toward it. You also know that you have become clear about what it is that you want on your journey as you're taking time apart. You know what a real love offer can look like and should look like. But what's really important, Gemini, is that you have faith that in the right time it's going to work out for you, it's going to roll out. So you have faith in the potential. You have faith that by going on this new journey, right up, where'd the fool go? Oh, here it goes, my bad. You know that by going on this new journey, that in due time, all of the right opportunities will come about. And for some of you, you're just wanting to focus on your money, focus on your career. You're putting energy and effort there. You're focused on being victorious by moving on. You're probably feeling the residual of the heartbreak, the pain that happened, the sadness, but you've decided, I'm ready to get past that. You're not exactly clear about everything right now, but you're really on a hero's journey because you're following your heart and walking in the unknown, and you're okay with that. You're letting divine timing play out. Now, for the lovers in the spot, interesting, because where you are is that you have great belief and clarity about this love, and it feels like, Gemini, you are the one who are making this new offer for those of you who are ready to get back in love. For some of you, you just recently bought something up because you realize that you can have better and you know who this person is. And so you're letting things unfold naturally, especially with this card here for the connection, divine timing, letting things unfold naturally. You're at that place. You're victorious. You're wanting to overcome the old and walk into the new boldly because you know that you deserve it. You know that you can have it. It's about having the right connection. some oracle cards that I got for the lovers who are moving into love. It says, I can't stop thinking about you. So cross watcher, they like you. And then another one that I have here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot about these. These cards are for the folks that are out of the connection right now. It says, I know I messed everything up. You were the best thing in my life. And this feels like for those of you who are boxing things up, you are at a place where you just kind of realize that you could have more. My apologies, I forgot to get those out there for you. But for the new connection, I can't stop thinking about you. Something I want to caution you to, though. Beneath your deck is the Knight of Wands. And when I see this in my readings with all of the wands on the table, this feels like passion and fire and desire driving us to make a decision, possibly moving in too fast. We know that when we jump into things too fast, it's going to be a fast out. Likely, we're more prone to that if we move in too rapidly. The reason why I feel like this is a caution in this particular reading, Gemini, is because the devil is in the back of this card, and then there is a Page of Wands, and then another for your deck, 8 of Pentacles. So what this says to me is, in your journey, Gemini, for those of you who might just recently be coming out of something, this feels like a spirit divine caution to be mindful of what you're walking into or going toward, because if you're moving towards something because there's unaddressed hurt or pain, this could possibly put you in a position to feel naive and triggered in the long run. It could possibly give you some hurt and pain and make you feel like a novice in what you're doing in the long run if you're running into something because there's something unaddressed. It's a matter of moving toward love or fear. Are we moving into love due to fear of being alone? So it's just a little bit of a caution here and a little bit of a reminder that long-lasting love, with this Pentacles here for the connection, it requires some work. It requires inner work. It requires work for the other person. It's an investment, just like a job, just like anything we want to build over time. It requires a significant amount of intentionality. Okay, so I want to give you that. And those of you who are leaving it behind, I'm feeling this as kind of like a residual energy of the past that is showing up with these oracle cards here that I just described to you. It kind of feels like residual kind of wrap-up energy that you are in the process of letting go of. So I go over to your person. So again, for the folks who are boxing something up, the person that you were dealing with, I don't react when people mention you and they feel like they need to let it go, or we need to let it go. So that's for those of you who are kind of in the process of separating, or you have completely separated. Another one that's beneath the deck is, I remember every detail of that day. This lets me know that this person, whoever you're dealing with or were dealing with, they're at a place where they're still making sense of things too. They're still going over the details. For some of you who have boxed things up, it may not be the last time that you talk. There may still be some closure that's going to happen. And then Gemini, for those of you who are moving into love, they feel like they want to feel that thing again. The last time you were connected, they like that feeling. And so they love that feeling. And then they're starting to understand this connection. And it feels like this psychic kind of telepathy thing you got going on. They kind of understand it, and they're liking the vibe of that. It may be new to them. Do not be surprised in these new connections if this person's like, I've never felt like this before. If they say that or something like that, it's genuine. This is new and they like it. What's really important is that beneath their deck is another Knight of Wands, which also feels like they're willing to jump in and fly in with you. You all have this in common. So the passion and the energy is matched, but there is a caution. Whenever you can, slow down. I'm just going to say it. I believe in love, but that's what this feels like here. And I feel like Spirit is going to be upset with me if I don't just say it. They believe that this could go somewhere strong, and they have this in common with your connection. So I think this is why it's coming up in your overall connection, because they're seeing this. They're taking stock over it. It's growing them. They're really considering this. And they're feeling, good about this offer. So this reverse for some people can feel like, oh, okay, they're super immature, but this feels like there was an offer and they're internalizing it. And they're like, okay, I'm feeling this. This person really believes that this can grow too. And they recognize this connection as being something that is powerful. They feel influenced by this connection. They feel good about it. Just a lot of fire energy. But they also have somewhere in their heart understanding about divine timing and temperance too. It could be that you all have been having conversations about taking your time, because in your reading, there's some more Sagittarius energy here. So this is Sagittarius and Sagittarius. Could be that you're dealing with someone who is a Sagittarius in this new connection, or just the energy of this. But both of you have this really important piece in common. There's fire, there's connection, but you both know that it's okay to take your time. And that's wonderful. But it's going to be a battle, y'all, because for the new lovers, you all really are feeling each other. And so this is right here. Okay? Hey, have fun. Enjoy your life, Gemini. We only get about 12,000 lives. I'm just kidding. I do believe in reincarnation. I think we get a lot of them, but it doesn't matter. That's not important right now. Enjoy yourself. That is what I have for you, my lovely Gemini. Thank you again for your lovely comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you so, so much. It's because of you. Thank you so much. If you like it here and it feels healthy for you here, I'd love for you to subscribe. If you can't do all of that, you just needed to pop in and get a quick read, I'm glad that you chose me. And I hope that I can see you again next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye.